Today I'm at a buddy's house and I'm gonna fix his shower valve because it's leaking. He has a 2-handle shower valve set up and it's leaking from the spout. It's obviously old. He's gonna let me film this and he's gonna do that for a reduced rate. First thing you want to do is shut the water off out in front of the house. After you shut off the water to the front of the house, then what you're going to want to do is cover up the drain so you don't get anything down in there when you take this all apart. So next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take these caps off, the hot and the cold. Then there's a screw in there and we're going to take these handles off. What I normally do is, you can use a flathead screwdriver. What I normally do is just use my fingernail. Take that one off. Take that one off. Then you see the screw inside. I'm going to take those screws off, take the handles off. And when you take the handles off, it'll expose the valve stem. Alright, I'm going to put the camera down so I can do that. So now we got the little bolt out. Small little bolt on each side. That's why I put the rag down there so it doesn't fall down the drain. So now, those come right off. And there goes your shower stem. Same thing. Bam. After that, you're going to take these escutcheons off. See that? Now you want to get at that nut right back there. You're going to get at that nut to take this whole shower stem out. Because it's leaking because one of these little plastic, little rubber O-ring back there is leaking. And I'll show you guys in a minute. You can feel the water to see which one is leaking. But in this case, we're just going to replace both of them. Okay, so now you have that, and what you're going to need is your shower valve keys. 1 second, I'm going to show you how you use these things. So what you do is with these shower valve keys, you'll see which one is going to fit inside that hole so that you can, it's basically just like a deep socket. This one won't fit, and you can use either side. So we go to the next size up. That doesn't fit. We'll go to the next size up. Bam! See? That's where you want it at. Then you take your channel locks and you're going to take this off. Okay. You break that free. It's just a little bit past hand tight because this is under pressure. So we take that out. Yeah, I got my stuff down here so I'm not scratching up the tub. See, that O-ring right there with that little nut, that's what you're replacing, just this little O-ring. If anything, inside there, I don't have my flashlight, but inside there's another little piece that you can take out. But in this case, I've already looked at it, we're good on that. So we're just gonna replace that little O-ring right there. Both sides. Replace the O-ring, put it back inside, put your escutcheon back on, put your knobs back on, tighten it all up, turn the water back on, and you're gonna see if it's leaking out of your spout or not. And that's all. Easy job. Okay, so now I took the little rubber washer off. Here it is right here. And here's the nut that was holding it in. So what I'll do is I put a new nut, and then you want to match up your O-ring. There's different sizes. So you want to see which one is going to fit. See, that one's a good fit. This one is too small. There's different sizes for all different types. You can replace this whole thing, but in this case, we're just going to rebuild it real quick. This is a 15-minute job at the most. So we'll do it on both sides. We'll replace it with that size right there. I keep mine in a little jar, little Gerber jar. Got them all in there, different sizes. So now I just turned the water back on, and before you put all these knobs back on, I usually just put them on by hand and test it before I seal it all up, just to make sure it's not leaking. Because if it is, you got to take it all back apart. So it's easier just not even put it on, but you can put this on and just test it. Make sure it's not leaking. This thing was leaking pretty bad. I wish I would have showed you guys beforehand how it was, but now it's not leaking. Real quick, 10-15 minute job, real easy. They just bucket it all up and you're done.